Your 20s can be a very, very confusing time. Everyone is telling you this is the right time to figure things out, but nobody is actually showing you the way. No one is giving you the playbook step by step on how to do that. The fact that you're watching this video right now tells me you're somebody who is determined to build the right life for yourself, determined to become who they know they should be. So today I will share 7 powerful lessons that I wish someone had taught me in my 20s. It would have kept me from making so many mistakes, losing money, wasting my time, and would have helped me become a mastermind even faster. The first lesson is to take action early. One of the most overrated concepts is perfectionism. Everybody wants everything to be perfect. They want the perfect time, the perfect idea, perfect situation, perfect circumstances. But perfection does not exist, just by its definition. Perfection means to be the best possible ever. And that's not possible because life is always changing, life is always growing. So you can't actually attain perfection. So what you need to do is act now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Act now. Most people are afraid of acting because they feel they're going to fail. They feel their idea is not good enough. They feel it's going to be messy. But things will always be messy in the beginning. Every pro started out as an amateur. You need to start things messy, and then you figure things out along the way. You need to act now. The second lesson you've heard over and over again, but I want to explain it to you properly. Your network is your net worth. It's a very powerful concept because who you become is highly influenced by the people who are surrounding you. It's highly influenced by the people you know and the people who know you. So as you are in your 20s, you need to look at your best friend. Look at that person you hang out with all the time. Ask yourself, what are you discussing with these people? Are you sharing goals? Are you sharing dreams? Are you sharing ideas? Or are you just passing the time? Are you just having fun and not thinking about who you want to be? The friend you have right now could be that person who brings you the biggest deal in the next 10 years. The man you met on the roadside and had a conversation with could become the assistant to the CEO of the company that you are dreaming to work in. You need to ask yourself that, are you spending right time with the right people, or are you wasting your time with the wrong people? And when you think networking, most people only think what they can gain from someone. But true networking is about building relationships. Networking is actually giving value to somebody and they giving value back to you. So it's not a one-sided thing. Don't think, okay, Richie said my network is my net worth, so I need to become friends with the biggest CEO and the biggest this. No, it's about genuine relationships, people you actually can care about, people you have shared interest with, and then you also give them value. You have positive conversations, you give them insights, they give you insights. You connect them to things and they connect you to things. So use your 20s wisely and make sure you know the right people. The third lesson is to learn financial literacy early. I find it so funny that one thing I hear everybody talking about is money, 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 money. I want to make money. I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to have this. I want to have that. But you aren't actually learning money. Have you ever seen somebody successful with anything in life that they don't know about? The most successful farmer is the one who knows how to farm. The most successful football coach is the one who knows the most about football. So if you want to be successful with money, you need to learn about money. You need to understand budgeting, budget tracking. You need to know the difference between an asset and a liability. Understand your income, your expenses, know your cash flow. You need to understand investing. You need to know how to build your own peace of mind fund. You need to understand money. And no, they don't teach money in school. They don't want you to learn this because not everybody is meant to be rich. The system is created in such a way that only a few people can become rich and wealthy. So your decision on if you're going to be one of those people is if you decide to learn financial literacy. In your 20s, the decisions that you take will affect your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. For instance, if you learn about the power of compound interest, then you understand that investing a small amount over a long period of time is more powerful than investing a big amount over a short period of time. So anybody in their 20s can become a millionaire because they have enough time to invest. So if you wait till your 30s to learn financial literacy, you've reduced the possibility of you becoming wealthy. Start today. Pick up a book about finance. Watch a podcast about finance. Learn about finance if you want to become wealthy. The fourth lesson is that consistency beats intensity. I know we live in an era where we hype intensity. We make it look good, the grand gesture, the one who threw the biggest event, the one who did the most romantic gesture, the one who can lift the biggest amount of weight. But the truth is, consistency wins every single day. Because the person you want to become in your 30s and 40s, that person is built by the daily habits that you have right now. What time do you wake up? What do you do when you wake up? What kind of food do you eat? What books are you reading? What movies are you watching? What podcasts are you watching? What are you listening to? The friends that you're talking to. The consistency of these small habits. If you want to be fit in your 30s and 40s, it's about working out every single day, even if that workout is something so small and it looks irrelevant, but you do that every single day versus waiting till you get to 30 and now you sign up to the gym and suddenly you are doing 100 press-ups. It doesn't work like that. Showing up every day for yourself is the way that you build the future version of you. Remember, every small decision you take today is a decision that is going to shape who you are tomorrow. So sometimes have that discipline to take a decision for the future you. They say discipline is choosing what you want for the future over what you want now. So be consistent, show up every day, and become the person that you want to be. My fifth lesson is rejection is redirection. So many people are afraid of failure. I was afraid of failure for so long. When I was younger, when somebody asked me what's your biggest fear, I would always say failure. And I think I spoiled there. I said something so profound. Until I grew and I realized that failure was my best friend. So no either means not yet, or it is a redirection to something better. The only reason why people are afraid of failure is because they don't allow themselves to learn from failure. Everything you are good at is something that you've learned how to not be bad at. The reason you can walk is because when you were a baby, you tried so many other ways and you failed. And then you realize the one that works. So failure should be your best friend. If you apply for a job position and they turn you down, take the lesson. Was it my CV? Was it how I spoke in the interview? Do I not have enough knowledge? If you go and talk to a girl and she shoots you down, is it the way I was dressed? Is it the way I spoke to her? Is she out of my league? Do I need to advance or elevate myself to get somebody of that caliber? Every rejection is a redirection. When you change your mindset to look at it like that, you will start to pick up on the cues and the lessons that life is trying to teach you, and you will improve who you are and build value. On the value note, my sixth lesson is don't chase validation, build value. In this era of social media and all the peer pressure going around, so many people are chasing validation. I want the highest number of likes. Look at how many followers I have. Hey, this person commented, they really like my clothes. This person said they like the way I dyed my hair. Everybody is chasing validation externally. Now, the truth is, to become someone great, to actually achieve, you need to build value. Value is internal. Improve the person that you are. Read, learn, pick up a new skill. Ask somebody for advice. Become an intern. Get a mentor. Find ways to build value and build who you are. everything that you want in your future is going to be exchanged for value. From money to the right relationships to the right situations you want to be in, all those things will be given to you in your 30s and your 40s based on the value that you built. Right now, when I walk into a room, I can ask for people to do things because I've built value in my name and my reputation. Build value. Become obsessed with building value and completely drown out the noise and don't follow external validation. My final lesson is the most important one. Learn to say no. Choosing who you want to be is as important as choosing who you don't want to be. You need to focus on your goals and say no to anything that does not align with your goals. If you are building yourself up to be the best, wine taster, then focus on saying yes to drinking alcohol and focus on saying no to anything that is not related to that. But if you are planning to be the best footballer and you know that drinking alcohol will affect your physical strength, which will reduce your ability to train and become the best footballer, when your friends are going out to drink, say no. If you are looking to be the most intelligent person in the room, you want to be a professor, you want to learn this. When your friends are going out to play and you know you have a good book at home that you want to read, say no. Read that book. The no's you say are actually going to be more important than all the yeses that you say, because the truth is, every yes is a no to something else. Say no to the wrong friends. Say no to the wrong activities. Say no to the wrong crowds, to the wrong content. The beauty about social media right now is that, yes, everybody's on social media, but everybody's social media is different. The algorithm chooses what you want. So when you are watching social media and you plan on being an influencer, when an influencer's post comes, watch it. Watch their tutorial. Learn how they did it, and then you can become an influencer. But when something which is unrelated to you comes, swipe away. Same way, you have plans of starting a podcast one day. So when you're on social media and a podcast comes, watch that. When a dance video comes, swipe away. Train your social media, your friends, your family, everybody around you to know that you know who you want to be, and anybody other than that is unacceptable. Say no more than you say yes. So in all, your 20s don't need to be a time of confusion. Your 20s can be used as the most powerful years in your life. Use this decade to build who you want to be. Follow these 7 lessons and shape your future. Your best friend is time. And in your 20s, it is the perfect time to build the future you. As always, I hope that by watching this, you come one step closer to becoming a mastermind.